The Masters of the Universe toy line is well known to have some of the coolest playsets. Castle Grayskull, Snake Mountain, The Fright Zone. While I love them all, none of these captured my imagination as a kid quite like the Slime Pit. Maybe it was just because of my infatuation with slime, but regardless, this is one heck of a cool playset. But did you know that there were different variations of this beloved toy? Indeed there were. As Masters of the Universe evolved over the years, so did the concept of this wonderful gooey trap. So join me as I take a look at the many versions of the Slime Pit. The original Slime Pit was released in 1986. It featured a really cool Horde-related deco. It had a large bone hand in the bottom that would be utilized to trap your Eternian warriors and hold them in place. Each Slime Pit also included a can of slime. On top of the Slime Pit, a large dinosaur skull was mounted on top. You could fill it with the slime and then lower the skull in place, oozing the green slime all over your action figure. The bottom of the pit actually worked well as a tray to catch all of the fallen slime, so it wouldn't go all over the floor or the table. But even still, it was quite messy. It was, however, great watching the slime slowly coat your action figures from head to toe. But once it was all over, you then had to pick the sticky goo off of your figure. For the most part, the slime came off well with little work and or rinsing. However, Mattel did warn that there were certain figures you should never put in the Slime Pit. Flocked figures such as Mossman, Panther, and Grizzlor here were a bad idea, as you didn't want slime to forever be caught in their hair. Cobra Khan and Dragon Blast Skeletor were also a bad idea because you didn't want to risk the slime getting stuck in their squirting mechanisms and ruining them. Other than these few exceptions, you were free to cover just about anyone you wanted with this sticky goo, good guy or bad. In 2002, the Masters of the Universe toy line was rebooted. And while several new vehicles saw release with this new line, we only got one playset at the beginning, which was an update of Castle Grayskull. So while it was a pretty fun playset in its own right, many fans clamored for more of the classics to be updated to fit in with the new figures. Around this same time, Mattel also had the rights to make action figures based on Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. This toy line produced a playset that would immediately grab the attention of He fans. This playset was called the Slime Chamber. The Harry Potter Slime Chamber is a completely new sculpt, but bears a striking resemblance to the classic Slime Pit. The design is nearly identical. In place of a dinosaur skull, we now have a snake's head. The mouth pops open with the push of a button on the back, releasing slime down onto its victim. The playset itself was actually taller than the classic Slime Pit, which helped it to actually fit in perfectly with the larger scale 2000X action figures. And the snake designs all over the set helped it too, as Masters of the Universe fans could easily justify it in their collections by claiming it was part of Snake Mountain, or that it might have belonged to the Snake Men. So while it may not have held the Masters of the Universe name, it's still a part of many Masters fans' collections. It's a great homage to the original, and a perfect fit with the 2000X figure line. In 2003, Mattel finally released an official Slime Pit for the 2000X toy line. This time around, it was called the Mutant Slime Pit, and the design was quite a drastic change from the original. The playset was now shaped like Skeletor's throne, as seen in the 2000X MYP cartoon series. In front of his throne lie a pool that you could stand a figure on. A trapdoor could be opened by tilting the chair forward, and the figure would then drop down into a vat of slime underneath. Now, this one was certainly not without its flaws. The hinges on the trapdoor itself did not really open very well, and even when they did, there really wasn't enough room for the figure to fall down. As you can see, He-Man's head here is still clearly poking out. On top of that, there really wasn't any sort of tray to catch or collect the slime, so all we really had was this little plastic container that the slime came in. Now a bonus, this version of the Slime Pit also included an action figure, the Mutant Slime Warrior. This comes directly out of the MYP cartoon, where Skeletor summons the Mutant Slime Warrior right out of the pit. Several of these creatures were even seen in the episode Out of the Past. Now what's cool about this guy is he actually can be split open. Inside you can find little red plastic pieces that look like internal organs. You can actually fill the insides with the slime and close them back up. Then have one of your figures punch the piece on the front, and the figure splits open, revealing the slime and guts. So as you can see, the Slime Pit really has evolved over the years, and even crossed over into some non-Masters of the Universe toy lines. But to this very day, it's still a staple in many Masters of the Universe fans' collections. And in my opinion, all three of these sets are among some of the coolest play sets ever created. Until next time.